Everybody, so I'm hanging out by this coconut tree here, which before Hurricane Mellisa had what you see that brown leaf behind me there. That was where you see those green leaf hanging on there, and up there we had Antillean palm swift nests. Yeah, so they do what we call a communal nesting. So all of them they're in that area in the nest, and they come out during the day to get food, and people call them rainbird. So after the hurricane, the nest smashed up and we lost several of the birds, and that colony is gone. So we don't have them again. But also in this tree, we have a special bat. One of our tree roosting bat. And for a couple times I've been trying to get their acoustic signature, which I might have got. So I'm lucky to be on campus at sunset. And I said I'll come out here to see if my bats are still there. Now the palm swift are gone, and now I'm going to see if the bats are still there. They also could be impacted by Hurricane Mellisa. So what I'm doing, I'm going to be doing a visual survey. So when the place get dark, to see if these bats, what they normally do is come out where the coconuts are and drop down and fly. So you normally can. And what I'm also doing, if you look here, I have a SM mini bat recorder on my chair pointing up in the tree, and I'm hoping when the bats do come out, I say Antillean palm swift, when the bats do come out, if I can pick up their acoustic signature. So one thing that you must know, as I mentioned before, this nest, where you see these leaves, they were up there like that, and you'd see several of the palm swift coming out. So there's a lot of research questions to ask. How long will it take for the branches to hang for the Antillean palm swift to come back? Will they ever come back? So after the hurricane, how long does the palm swift take back to come back to this tree? And another question, are the tree roosting bats still in this coconut tree? So when people hear about what the impact of hurricane, what was the impact of Hurricane Mellisa? We always think about something happening at the same time. No, some of the impacts take a while. So for example here, when it came after the hurricane, you still saw some palm swift. Some of them were dead and they were hanging around, but now the nest is gone and you don't see the palm swift. Another thing that is happening, did it affect the tree roosting bats? And by observing what happened here, we can, expand or deduce that similar stuff happened in other areas that we don't look at. So a cool project like this, come up with more questions. So I'll update you guys on what we get if I see the bats tonight. And so it's fun time doing research. And if you have any question, please don't be afraid to ask the rooster. I'll try my best. If I can't answer a question, I'll find an expert. But these are questions that we need to ask. We need to learn from what happened with the hurricane to guide what we do in the future, because we're going to get more of that. Peace.